Welcome to EY.AI Unplugged Season 2, AI Agents of Impact, a special series by EY India Insights. In this episode of India's digital test bed where AI meets impact, we explore how India's vast digital ecosystem, diverse data, and innovation driven enterprises are shaping the future of AI adoption, not just for efficiency, but for meaningful impact. Join us as we uncover how India is becoming a living laboratory for AI transformation where technology, purpose, and progress converge. Our guest for today is Rohit Pandarkar, partner of technology consulting at EY India. Rohit brings over 18 years of experience in technology and digital transformation. He has been a key leader in helping businesses embrace emerging technologies, particularly in AI and data analytics, to drive sustainable growth and competitive advantage. Rohit works closely with clients to shape their technology strategy, leveraging his deep expertise in IT modernization and AI adoption to deliver high impact solutions. Thank you, Rohit, for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Pallavi.
So, Rohit, to begin with, could you help our listeners understand what agentic AI really means and how it differs from traditional AI systems?
Agentic AI actually goes beyond the traditional predictive analytics or machine learning. It's all about autonomous and goal-driven intelligence. For example, there is a master agent that coordinates multiple worker agents, all working towards shared objectives. They operate with shared memory, learn continuously from feedback, and can execute tasks autonomously if permitted. That means they can do recursive self-learning. And it means every cycle the agents make for every interaction, they grow smarter, faster, and become more capable. It's like having an evolving digital workforce that keeps improving as they learn on the job.
Thank you, Rohit. Now, what makes India such a unique test bed for agentic AI?
India actually offers the ideal conditions for agentic AI to mature with the combination of scale of people, 140 crore people that India has, digital public infrastructure like Aadhaar, ONDC, and NPCI, Payment Gateway, UPI, and also the innovation-friendly policies like India AI Mission that make India a real-world sandbox for experimentation on AI. The diversity of users, like the local dialects and languages, the digital interaction savviness of the Indian public, which is the usage of WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, and even the UPI apps, allows these AI agents to seamlessly get integrated into the mobile apps that Indians are anyway using. For example, where you could ask an agent to just figure out the menu for a football watch party with your friends on an evening. It also places uh, India on the world map where a lot of agentic learning can happen because of our 1.4 billion population. From payments to identity and account aggregator, India has so much of digital stack that already makes autonomous agents very easy to leverage this existing digital public infrastructure and do tasks and actions of business importance. And that's why I feel the Indian startups and enterprises are highly likely to start leveraging agentic AI in this year, 2026 itself, to do more and more with agentic AI.
Thank you, Rohit. Now, could you also cite some examples of how agentic AI can create tangible impact in enterprise or citizen facing workflows?
The clearest value of agentic AI comes from workflow automation. It reduces time, reduces the motion to be done, like the actual activities being done and effort taken by multiple folks inside an enterprise, and also reduce cost across the business processes. Think of scenarios like issuing a replacement debit card or onboarding a new customer or say processing a reconciliation job overnight. In all of these, agentic AI can do actually a job better than the human beings, provided there is a small human oversight towards the actual business decision. Now, agentic AI can also autonomously manage these tasks by interacting directly with the enterprise systems like the CRM or the customer relationship management softwares or the inventory management tools, or the loan origination systems inside a bank, or the supply chain management systems inside a manufacturing organization. So it's the kind of automation that doesn't just speed things up, but it frees the human teams to focus on higher value of work while the AI continuously learns from the interactions on business jobs. In addition to that, I feel that the organizations of tomorrow are going to look like diamond shaped instead of pyramid shaped, which means there will be a relatively smaller piece of team size at the bottom, with majority of that being taken over by AI agents, or at the least they will be working in hybrid format where the humans are able to do 10x the job, perhaps the job of 10x other human beings previously were doing, with the help of all these agents, because they are digital workers available at beck and call of the human agents.
Thank you, Rohit. Now, lastly, as organizations scale these systems, how can we ensure agentic AI is governed responsibly and aligned with the trust frameworks?
Well, I would like to talk about the recent RSA conference, which is the RSA encryption algorithm related conference that happens for cryptography and encryption in the US every year. And in the recent such conference, there was a lot of talk about treating AI autonomous agents as non-human entities who are digital workers. And just like human workers or employees inside an org, they would have to be given role-based access control or RBAC. So this role-based access control is absolutely necessary for these agents because we have to define what access do they get, what access they do not get. Do they have access to salary data of employees or appraisal data of employees or the pricing information, which is very sensitive, and also the information about, say, sales pipeline or the PI data of customers. So either you can allow or disallow these access controls, but at the same time, you also have to test these AI bots for hallucination, harmfulness, bias, and fairness, as well as things like accountability or explainability, which means if the AI agent is doing something, can you explain why did it do so and who is accountable for that decision? No department head or an employee who is human can ever say that I don't know why this decision was taken because AI has taken it. So ultimately, there has to be a human accountable behind every decision that is made. And finally, it also has to be tested for new types of cyber attacks that are happening with agentic AI, like prompt ingestion attack or prompt leakage attacks, where basically somebody can insert or inject a prompt into the system prompt or the mother prompt of the agent, making the agent foolishly believe into the instructions that have been given by the attacker to be the true instructions, and the agent starts behaving differently or maliciously. Secondly, prompt leakage attack would mean that you just do a brute force simulation of multiple interactions with the same bot, so that over a period via the answers given or with slight variations of questions and seeing how the answer changes, you can reverse engineer what prompt or policy has been said behind the bot. So all such attacks, etc., have to be prevented by testing the bots against it. And I believe with the arrival of agentic AI, it raises further questions and security measures along with the benefits it gives. But at the same time, the benefits perhaps are likely to far outweigh the challenges we will face because the cyber attacks have always been around, even when the cloud age and the mobile age ever since internet has arrived. But with agentic AI, people would just take it as another step of cybersecurity that has to be covered. But the benefits that will accrue are for all of us to reap from, and especially for enterprises who may have direct impact on the bottom line, especially versus those organizations who are competitive peers who do not leverage such things. So imagine in 6 months, such an agentic AI system of an enterprise, irrespective of the sector that it belongs to, if the agents become so intelligent and work like a clockwork engine that just deliver the business results one day, 1 second, one job at a time, they are likely to far run ahead of the peers in competition because AI and robotic automation through intelligence of generative AI is going to simply outweigh any human beings in this calendar year itself.
Thank you, Rohit. Now, that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all your valuable perspectives to our listeners.
Pallavi, thanks for hosting me.
Thank you. And thank you to all our listeners. You've been listening to EY.ai Unplugged Season 2 AI Agents of Impact on the EY India Insights podcast. To explore more insights, reports, and conversations on how AI is redefining business and society, please do visit our website ey.com/in. Thanks for tuning in and stay with us as we continue to spotlight the leaders and ideas driving AI with impact. Until next time, this is Pallavi signing off.